Good evening, children. Good evening, Aishwarya. Since we already have the introduction to this chapter, I'm just getting into the questions straight away. All right? Yeah. So simplify. Simplify the expressions. First one. Yeah. Yeah. So we need to simplify the expression 9f plus fg by 4f. So this is factorization, block 20 factorization. So the golden rule in factorization is to take out the common factor. If an expression has a common factor, take out the common factor. That should be the first and foremost step if the terms in the expression have something in common. Common meaning something other than 1. 1 is always common between the terms. So if the HCF is something other than 1, then take out the common factor. So 9f has f in it. Fg has f in it. So f is the common factor. So take out f, right, in the numerator. 9f has
issue. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, good evening, Aishwarya.
Good evening. Should I write this?
Yeah, I've just started. Yes, I'll tell you. So yes. 9f has f in it and fg also has f in it. So f is the common factor. Take it out. So we have 9 plus g in the bracket over 4f, right? So f and f gets cancelled. F and f gets cancelled. So the result is, you can put an equal to sign here. The result is 9 plus g by 4. This cannot be simplified any further. This cannot be simplified any further. That's it. 9 plus g by 4. To the next one. 12x minus 24 divided by 8 minus 4x. All right. So the expression in the numerator, 12x and 24. What's common between 12x and 24? 12. 12. So in the bracket, 12 into what is 12x? X minus 12 into 2. 12 2s are, right? Because 12 into x is 12x and 12 into minus 2 is minus 24. Divided by, in the denominator, we have two terms. The denominator, we have two terms, 8 and 4x. So what's common between 8 and 4x? 4. 4 is the HCF. 4 into what is 8? 2. Then 4 into what is minus 4x? Minus x. Minus x. Because 4 into 2 is the first term, 8. And 4 into minus x is the second term, minus 4x. Yes or no? This is fine. Now, we cannot eliminate x minus 2 and 2 minus x because they're different. X minus 2 is not the same as 2 minus x. X minus 2 is not the x plus 2 and 2 plus x. Both are the same, but x minus 2 and 2 minus x, they're different. So what you have to do is, in the numerator, what is it? It's plus 12, right? Write it as minus 12. And in the bracket, write x minus 2 as 2 minus x over 4 into 2 minus x. See, write the denominator as it is. The denominator is 4 into 2 minus x. Write that as it is. In the numerator, we have x minus 2, right? You want to write that as 2 minus x so that you can cancel out the 2 minus x in the numerator and denominator, right? Okay. So write the denominator as it is. In the numerator, x minus 2 is written as 2 minus x. When you do that, Outside the bracket, we have a 12. It's a positive 12. Change the sign. Make it minus 12. I'll tell you how it works. If it was a negative 12, if it was outside the bracket, if it was a negative 12, minus 12, then write it as plus 12. Just change the sign. Now, supposing there was nothing outside the bracket. Supposing it was just x minus 2 with nothing outside the bracket. That means there's a plus sign, no? So you should put a minus. Put a minus. Now there's a number 12. So plus 12 is minus 12. If there was nothing, take a minus sign outside. Now we'll just multiply and see if it really works. Okay, now multiply. What is minus 12 into 2? What is minus 12 into 2? Minus 24. You can see that here. And what is minus 12 into minus x? Minus into minus plus 12 into x is 12x plus 12x. Here, it's the same. So we'll just do this again. We'll just do this again. This part. So the expression in the numerator and the denominator are, what do you call them? An expression with two terms is called a binomial. An expression with two terms is called a binomial. All right. So now in the numerator, 12 is common and 12 into x is 12x. 12 into minus 2 is minus 24 over between 8 and minus 4x, 4 common. 4 into 2, 8 and 4 into minus x is minus 4x. All right. Now I'll change the denominator if you want. Anything you can change. See, we'll do both simultaneously otherwise. We'll do both simultaneously. See here. Or, okay. So you can do it like this or like this. So this is the first step, which is common. This is the first step. Now, here what we'll do, we'll change the numerator. So 12 plus 12 is written as minus 12 and x minus 2 is written as 2 minus x divided by denominator as it is. Just a minute, online Shibu. Okay. So you can see, yeah, please see. My goodness. Good evening, sir. Yeah, children. Just a second, Aishwarya. Just come closer, no? Maybe you can get chairs from outside there and. Just a minute, children. There's some issue with the projector. Please wait. Yeah, hello, sir. Good evening. Yes, sir. Gayatri, get a chair. There's a chair. Yeah. Yeah, so as I was telling you. Yeah, so we were talking about the second one, answer with the second one. So in the numerator and the denominator, we have expressions with the same terms, but in different order. So they're like a minus b in the numerator and b minus a in the denominator. X minus 2 in the numerator and 2 minus x in the denominator, right? X minus 2, 2 minus x. The terms are the same, but not in the same order. Yeah, so to cancel out them, what you have to do is, what you can do is, you can either have, see here in the first, see, I told you can work it like this or like this. So in this case, what I've done in the numerator, I've written x minus 2 as 2 minus x. If you do that, then the number which is outside the bracket 12, which is positive 12, should be written as negative 12. Plus 12 becomes minus 12. The denominator as it is. No change in the denominator. Write that as it is. In the numerator, x minus 2 is written as 2 minus x. Plus 12 becomes minus 12. So now what happens? 2 minus x, 2 minus x cancels out. So minus 12 by 4 is minus 3. Or the first step is the same in both the cases. Or you can change the denominator. So 2 minus x in the denominator is written as x minus 2. So in the second case, I'm not changing the numerator. Numerator as it is. 12 into x minus 2 as it is. In the denominator, 2 minus x is written as x minus 2. Then outside the bracket, we have plus 4. So that becomes minus 4. So here x minus 2 and x minus 2 cancels. 12 by minus 4 is minus 3. Which means when we have an expression that looks like a minus b in the numerator and b minus a in the denominator, what you have to do is A minus B can be written as B minus A by taking a minus outside the bracket by B minus A. So this is -1, or A minus B by B minus A is equal to, write A minus B as it is, and B minus A can be written as A minus B with a minus outside. Yeah, multiply minus into A, minus into plus A is minus A. Minus into minus B is plus B. Yeah. Minus into plus A is minus A, and minus into minus B is plus B. Okay, let me show you like this. A minus B, multiply this with the minus sign, see what you get. Multiply A minus B with the minus sign, what do you get? Minus A, minus into minus plus B. So you get B minus A. When you multiply A minus B with the minus sign, what do you get? Minus A, minus into minus plus B, minus A plus B, which is nothing but B minus A. So A minus B, B minus A. A minus B is equal to B minus A. No, it's not equal to B minus A. Take a minus outside anywhere, here or here like this. A minus B and B minus A, they're not the same. Minus of A minus B is B minus A, or minus of B minus A is A minus B. You can multiply and check. Minus into A minus A, minus into minus plus B. Here, minus B plus A, minus B plus A. So now tell me, how can you write 2A minus 3B in a different way? 2A minus 3B is 3B minus 2A, but take a minus outside. Is that fine, all of you? Okay, so that's about the second one. Any questions, online students, so far? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I have some issue with the projector today, so let's write down and I'll proceed with the next one. Yeah, start writing. Get your book. Online students, write down the contents you see on the screen. True. Boys behind. So how do you check if it's true? You'll have to multiply these two. So a to the power 4 x square into a to the power 8. So when base are same in its multiplication, we add the powers, right? So you get a to the power 4 plus 8 x square. So a to the power 12 x square. Yeah, a to the power 12 x square here. When you multiply this term and this term, we use the law of exponents. When bases are same and its multiplication, we add the powers. So here we have a, and its multiplication. No, here also it's into. There's no C. When we write AB, it's A into B. AB is A into B. Right? So bases are same, A, and its multiplication. So we need to add the powers. 4 plus 8. So 4 plus 8 is 12. A to the power 12 x squared. So we have the first term here. The second term, a to the power 4 x squared into minus x to the power 10. Right? So again, a to the power 4, you can put the minus here into x to the power 2 plus 10. Put the minus here. When you multiply, minus a to the power 4 into 2 plus 10, right? So minus a to the power 4 x to the power 12. Minus a to the power 4 x to the power 12. So it's true. True. Yeah, right on. Right on, children. Finished? Yeah. Yeah. So here you need to, work the LHS. You need to factorize, and only then you can, decide if the given equation is true or false. So we need to work this. All right. So this expression has two terms. You can see here the connecting sign is plus. There are two terms, right? 12 into a minus b the whole cube is one term, and 18 into a minus b the whole square is the second term. So there are two terms. Now what's common between these two? See, this is one term, this is the other term. They're connected by a plus sign. Now what's common between these two? So we'll see the HCF of the numbers first. The HCF of the numbers 12 and 18 is 6. The HCF of the numbers 12 and 18 is 6. And the HCF of the expressions a minus b the whole cubed and a minus b the whole square. We've understood that the least power will be the HCF, the highest power will be the LCM. See here. When we have a to the power 8 and a to the power 12, the HCF of these two is a to the power 8. The LCM of these two is a to the power 12. The one with the greatest power will be the LCM. The one with the least power will be the HCF. Now, supposing you have a square, a to the power 4, a to the power 5, and a to the power, say, 25. LCM is a to the power 25. HCF is a. Because least power, HCF, greatest power, LCM. Now tell me, what is the HCF of a to the power 4, b to the power 5, and a to the power 6, b to the power 3? Yes. What's the LCM and HCF of these two expressions? You can also make a note of this.
A to the power 4, b to the power 2.
HCF is a to the power
4, b to the power 2.
no.
A to the power 4, b to the power 5.
No. You said a to the power 4, b to the power 4. No.
B to the power 2.
You said b to the power 4. Okay. Okay. So a to the power 4, b to the power 3. Yes. Because between a to the power 4 and a to the power 6, a power 4 is the least power. Correct. B to the power 5 and b cube. So put them together. A to the power 4, b cube is the HCF. The LCM?
A to the power 6, b to the power 4.
Yeah, this is the LCM. Yeah, all of you can make a note of this. Forty. It's 40, yes. This is 40. A power 7, a power 25, a power 40. All right. So now coming back to this, 12 and 18, the HCF is 6. Now tell me, what is the HCF of A minus B the whole cubed and A minus B the whole square?
B the whole square.
Yeah, the least power. The least power is the HCF. See, when we say take out the common factor, we have to take out the highest common factor. Take out the common factor, meaning take out the highest common factor. So the HCF of 12 and 18 is 6. The HCF of A minus B the whole cubed and A minus B the whole square, the least power. So A minus B the whole square. Now open a square bracket. Now 6 into what is the first term? 12. 6. 6 into 2. 6 into 2 is 12. And now here we have A minus B the whole cubed. But what is common? A minus B the whole square. So this should be multiplied with what?
A minus B.
A minus B. A minus B. A minus B. See here. Now this is common. This multiplied by what will give you this first term? This common factor multiplied by what will give you this first term? So 6 into 2 is 12. A minus B the whole square into A minus B is A minus B the whole cubed. Similarly, this common factor into what will give you the second term? Plus 6 3s are 18 and A minus B the whole square is common, and that's what we have here also. So it's like 1, or just don't write anything. Close the bracket. Yeah. Now compare this with what you have inside. What is given in the question. So here it is 3 into A minus B the whole square. Okay, it's 3, no? Here it's 3, right? Okay, we have factorized this. Fine, there is a 3 there. So what is the 6 then? 2 into 3, right? We're just trying to see if this one and this one both are the same. If both are the same. Okay, so 6 is what? 2 into 3. Okay, into A minus B the whole square. Okay, now have the 3 outside and multiply the 2 with the terms inside the bracket. So you get 2 2s are 4 into A minus B plus 2 3s are 6. So even if you take out 3 into A minus B the whole square common, inside the bracket you should have 4 into A minus B plus 6, but it's 18 here, so it's false. See, we took up the LHS and we factorized. We factorized the expression in the LHS, and this is what we get. This is what we get, right? Now, on comparing this with what is given in the question, it's not the same. Here they've taken out 3 of A minus B the whole square common, while we have taken out the HCF. We are right. Now we need to check if this one and this one, they are the same. So what you do, you write 6 as 2 into 3. A minus B the whole square and all the others as it is. Now retain this outside. 3 into A minus B the whole square, retain that outside. So multiply this 2 with both the terms inside the bracket. Multiply 2 with both the terms inside the bracket. So 2 into 2, 4, right? See, this is one term. Multiply this with 2. So 2 into 2, 4 into A minus B plus multiply this also by 2. 3 to the 6. So even if you take out this as the common factor, you have these terms inside the bracket. 4 into A minus B plus 6. But here it's 18. So it's false. It's false. Yeah, right, don't you? Yeah, 1 second. Yes. Yeah. How do you simplify this? Yeah, these are too simple. Right now, along with me. Please work all this along with me. So after this, so 1s are, so 2s are, Q, R cancelled out. So 2 into 1 minus 2p. 2 into 1 minus 2p. Online students, use the emoji, raise your hand. Okay, Ashwarya, Yarni, Harsham, Saujanya, very good. Thank you, children. Finish writing? Online students?
Yes, that one.
Okay. Yeah, finished? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we'll have to factorize by grouping children. So please see, you will not, there is no clue here. You have to try by trial and error method. You will have to, group the terms in a specific way so that, you can factorize them. You can take help of the coefficients. See, the coefficients are 8, 6, 12, 9, 2, and 3, right? Supposing we first, there are 6 terms. So we may start with grouping 3 terms at a time. We can start with grouping 3 terms at a time. Like you can group 3 terms. There are 6, divide them into 3, 3. All right. So which three terms to group? Sometimes the terms can be taken in the same order as they are given. You can take them in the same order and group. Same order, take the first three terms, the last three terms, and you can group them and factorize. So we really don't know if that works. So you'll have to actually work now. Supposing we group it as it is, okay? As it is. See, as it is doing is not a right choice because you can make out very well. So this is 8, 6, and 12, no? So what's common? 2 is common. So we'll get 4, 3, and 6 here. While here, what do you get? 9, 2, and 3. Nothing. Correct. The coefficient. So you should not group them in the same order because here the HCF of the numbers is 2, which will give you 4, 3, and 6 inside the bracket. But here the HCF of the numbers is 1. So you will get 9, 2, 3 with some other, like letters A, B and all that. But still, you will have 9. The first term in the bracket will have a 9, the second term 2, and the third term 3. So this order you should not go ahead. You have to rearrange the terms. You'll have to rearrange and then group. Yeah. So try. I'll just give you 5 minutes time and then we'll do it together. Even I have to try like. So it's not that as soon as you see, you know that it should be arranged like this. Try grouping 3 terms, 3 terms, 3 terms. You try that about the other questions. Children, you please try this one. I'm just writing the questions ahead. You please try this one. Got it? You first to put in the same order and we didn't get it. Right?
I took.
Okay, you took this. Okay, then what happened?
Then I
So
said
6. Then you do then 12 elementary. Very good. Okay. And this is what that's what. So that's what it is. So now I can tell you a clue, but again, every time we have to try. We go wrong and then we try. But when you try at least 2 times, you will get it the third time. Very good. No, arrange them and group fun. Yeah, we'll do it together. All right. So here, what I can say is, look at the coefficients 8, 6, 12, 9, 2, 3. All right. I'll just arrange the numbers in the ascending order. So the coefficients 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, and 12. Correct? Now I'll just pick the smallest of the smallest two of these coefficients. So 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Now you can see that 2, 6, 8. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8. Similarly, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12. Can you see that similarity? 1, 9 and 12. 9 and 12. 2. These are the coefficients we see here. 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 12. These are the coefficients we see here. Now I've taken the two smallest of them, 2 and 3. 2 and 3. And just check on their multiples. Check on the multiples we have, okay? So we have 2, that is 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. And then 2 threes are 6. 2 fours are 8. We have 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. 3 fours are 12. Can you see? 3, 9, and 12. 2, 6, and 8. In two tables, in the tables of 2, 2 threes are a 6. In the tables of 3, 3 threes are a 9. In the tables of 2, 2 fours are as 8. In the tables of 3, 3 fours are as 12. So group the terms in this order. When I say in this order, see. Okay, so I'm going to write that term with the two coefficient first. 2 a square bt. See, whether this will work, we don't know, but when we take out something common, you will have the same numerical coefficients inside the bracket. So 2a square bd, then 6 plus 6 a square b square d, then 2, then this 8 plus 8 a to the power 4 b. Here 268. 268. Is that fine? And then minus 3c square d. And then the minus 9c square bd. And then minus 12a square c square. There are 6 terms. This expression has 6 terms. Okay. So we just looked at the coefficients, the numerical coefficients, and we just brought about some relation between the numerical coefficients. So now 2 is the main number kind of, so 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So here 3 is that main number kind of. So like here 2 3s are 6, here 3 3s are 9. Like here 2 4s are 8, here 3 4s are 12. Now let's see if this idea works. Let's see if this works. Okay. So now take out the HCF of these 3 terms. Take out the HCF of these 3 terms. Okay. So between 2, 6 and 8, 2 is HCF. A square, A to the power 4. The smallest power. A square. B square, B. And there is no D in the third term here. In this one, there is no D. So this is the HCF. Open a bracket. So you get D plus 3BD, right? Plus 4A squared. That's it. Now somebody online tell me what's common. What's the sign now I have to take? Plus or minus? Yarmi, Aishwarya, Harsha, Saujanya. Right, take a plus or minus. Here, children, plus or minus? Minus. Now what's common between these 3 terms?
3.
3. Between the numbers 3, 9 and 12, 3 is common. And the letters?
C square.
C square, because everywhere we have C square. C square, C square, C square. So C square is the HCF. Then there is no B or D. D also there's no D. Nothing, right? That's it. Because only C square is common to all the 3 terms. Only C square is common to all the 3 terms. So open a bracket. D, right? Now tell me. D, Surya. Minus into what is minus? Minus 3C square into D is minus 3C square D.
Minus 3C square.
No, minus 3C square into what will give you minus 9C square BD. Minus 3C square is common, right? Into what will give you this result?
3.
What 3? Plus 3 or minus 3?
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
C.
See the in your case, C square, C square.
B.
BD. So plus 3BD. Right? Yeah. The same way, we have minus 3C square common into what will give you minus 12A square C square. Minus 3C square is common into what will give you this third term, minus 12A square C square. So plus 4
A square.
A square plus 4A square. Plus 4A square. So plus 4A square. Yeah, so now you can see D, 3BD. So we went by the coefficients. You see 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. We predicted that actually. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Right? So you can see D plus 3BD plus 4A square. D plus 3BD plus 4A square. You have the same expression in the brackets. So D plus 3BD plus 4A square into 2A square B minus 3C square. The common expression in the 2 brackets, write it out once and then gather these 2 terms and put it in another bracket. This one is common, write it once here. Then these 2 terms put them together in another bracket. You can write anything first. You can write this one first and then this also. You can write anything first. Then after this, if you want to organize, you can do one more step. This is optional. So you can write 2a square b minus 3c square. And then the second bracket, I'm just writing it in a different order, like the expression with 2 terms first and then 3 terms. Then this one you can write 4a square. Then plus 3bd. Okay, yeah, plus d. If you want to write a square first. See, this is optional, I said. This is optional. If you want, you can write this term with 2 terms first. And then this one. This is optional. Yeah. Yeah. Please write down, children. Any questions, online students? No. Okay. All right. Yeah, on factorizing 4x plus 4y we get. So we'll work it here. Okay, so 4x plus 4y. What's common? 4. So in the bracket, x plus y. So we get 4 and x plus y. We get 4 and x plus y. Similarly, for the second one. Yeah, please write down. To the second one. Turn up and see. Girls here. You're feeling okay? Is it cold there? No, fine. Correct? Correct? Yeah, my X common now. Yeah, HCF should come out. Boys, are you right? Surya? On factorizing, why you didn't do, Surya? Okay, so between 4x and 12x cube, between 4 and 12, what's common? 4. X cube and x, x and x cube, the least power. So x. So take out 4x. Now 4x, which is common, into what will give you the first term 4x? Into 1. So that's why 1 in the bracket. Then 4x into what will give you the second term? No, what is the second term?
12x cubed.
What is the second term in the expression? 12x cubed. So 4x, which is common, into what will give you this term 12x cubed? 3x square. That's what. Okay, so On factorizing 4x plus 12x cubed, we get what? Surya, we get
4x,
and
3x,
3x. 1 plus 3x.
1 plus 3x square.
and 1 plus 3x square. Okay? Yeah. Fill in the blanks. So we have worked and answered the question. You'll have to factorize like this and answer the question. Next one. Yeah, so this one I want you to try first. I'll give you 5 minutes, all of you. There are 4 terms. So group 2 at a time. See, I'll tell you now the same idea which we used earlier, children. See here, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So you don't have to rearrange. You can group it in the same order. It should work. And further 60 seconds. So correct the 60 to 60 seconds. 60 square. Another 60 into 60. 60 square. 60. Sounds. Your mom told that teacher? You don't know. She will speak. You don't know.
What is total factor?
Yeah, Gayatri, tell me the answer for this one. Yeah, see you. Loudly, just read out from your book loudly. 2.
Is plus 2
Oh,
plus 3b
3b into
a plus
a plus 2. Correct. Then next step.
a plus 2
Yeah,
started to a plus 2.
very good. Okay. Next one behind. Yeah. What we have to? Yeah, we are grouping. Okay, I'll work it again here. I'll do it again. Okay. We are grouping 2a square plus 4a plus 3ab plus 6b. Okay, we are grouping the first two terms and we are grouping the last two terms. Now, okay, first two and the last two terms. What is common between 2 and 4? What's the HCF of 2 and 4? 2. What's the HCF of a square and a? A. That's the common factor. Open a bracket. Now 2a into what will give you the first term 2a square? A. Then 2a into what will give you the second term 4a? What 2? Plus 2 or minus 2? Plus 2. That's over. Now between these two terms, what is common? So 3 and 6, what's common? 3. Put the same sign. Plus, no? Bring that down here. 3. A, B and B. What's common? B. After writing out the common factor of the HCF, now you should do this one. This 3b into what will give you this term 3ab? Three b, okay, you can write here till you get used to it. You can write like this: 3b into what? 3b should be multiplied by what to get 3ab? This is the question. We have taken out 3b plus 3b common, right? That plus 3b multiplied by what will give us this term plus 3ab? So it will be a. So that a should be written here. Then that plus 3b, which is common, should be multiplied with what to get the product 6b? Plus 2. Plus 2. That's all. Now a plus 2, a plus 2. In the bracket, you must have the same expression. You must have. If you don't have the same expression, either you were right but have gone wrong and gone wrong somewhere, or if you're right in working but the brackets in the brackets you don't have the same expression, that means you must go back to the question and rearrange the terms. You should rearrange the terms and meaning group them in a different order and try it. But here we have the same expression in the two brackets. So next step is to write this expression once, a plus 2, a plus 2. Write it out once. And then 2a plus 3b. Put it in another bracket like this. Yeah, okay. Now let's try this together, Surya and Shivam. Now see here. Try to group these two and these two. Now what's common? 3. 3. Y square and okay, that's it. So 3 into what is 3y square?
1.
No, 3 into what is 3y square? Y square. Then 3 into what is the second term here? Plus 3. Plus 1. Yeah, then the sign, bring it down as it is. Bring the sign down as it is. Y. Yeah. Now open a bracket. Y into what is this term? Y cubed.
Y square.
Y square. Then y into what will give you y? Not y. Not y. Y into what is y itself? 5 into what is 5? 1. 5 on the 5 into 1 is 5. So y into 1. Y into 1 is y itself. So see, you have the same expression in both the brackets. Y square plus 1, y square plus 1. So write it once. And then you can write this as 3 plus y or y plus 3. Both are 3 plus y plus 3 are the same. 3 plus y, anything. All right? Yeah, right. Am I right? Yeah. నేను మెడిసిన్ படிக்க போறேன் இப்ப இருந்து ஹேண்ட் ரைட்டிங் எழுதி பழகிறீங்க இல்லையா அப்புறம் இல்ல இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பெருசா லெஜிபிளா எழுதலாமே அப்புறம் தெரியும் அது so at school they don't emphasize cursive writing
particular board exam இந்த மாதிரி
விட்டு விட்டு எழுதணுமா
ஏன்னா நான் cursive writing எழுதுனேன்
அதுக்குதான் கேட்டேன் மெடிசன் படிக்கணும் இப்ப இருந்து ஃபீல் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்
cursive writing
oh you finished Surya and Shiva? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, please try. Yeah, Harsha. Answered both?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, read out your answer.
Ma'am, I'm actually confused how to do this C sum.
Okay, no problem. You tried rearranging?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll do it together. Tell me, x square, what do you think we can take with x square? Because as it is, it's not
X.
working. As it is, because there's nothing common between x square and y square. There's nothing common. Here also, there should be something common, right? There's nothing common between x square and y square. Also here, nothing common between 1 and x square, y square. So you have to rearrange the terms. You will have to rearrange the terms. We'll do it together. Tell me. We'll just make a guess. X squared with what? Not possible with this. So shall we try with this one?
Yes, ma'am. Plus 1.
Then here it will be minus y squared minus x squared y square, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Again here between x square and 1, nothing common. But here there is y square common. So that's enough.
Yes, ma'am.
That's fine. Now, as it is, what happened was in both the sets, nothing is common. That you cannot go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now, what's common between x square and plus 1? 1, right? So in the
Yes,
bracket?
ma'am.
Yeah, in the bracket?
X.
Okay, then next.
Minus
What's common between the two?
Y. Y square.
Y square. Yeah. Minus y square into
Into,
what is minus?
Minus x square.
No. What is the third term? Minus y square. The third term is minus y square. What you've taken common is minus y square into what will give you the third term minus y square. And then minus y square into what will give you the fourth term minus x square y square. Fill in the blanks. See, minus y, so listen to this carefully. Minus y square is common. That's what you see here, minus y square. Into what will give you the third term and the fourth term. The third term minus y square and the fourth term minus x square y square. Fill in the blanks.
1.
1. Here it is 1.
Into 1.
1. So put a 1 here. And here, what's the answer for this one?
X square.
X square. So x square means plus x square. Plus x square. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now x squared plus 1. In this bracket, we have x squared plus 1. Here we have 1 plus x squared. Both are the same. A plus b, b plus a, both are the same. If it was x squared minus 1 and 1 minus x squared, they are not the same. So here 1 into, you can maybe write it like this, minus y square into x square plus 1. Now we have x square plus 1 common in both the brackets into 1 minus y square. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this should be further factorized, I'll tell you. This should be further factorized. All right. Now 1 minus y square is in the form a square minus b square, which can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Remember that? A square minus b square. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So x square plus 1 into 1 minus y square is 1 plus y into 1 minus y. I'll explain this. Write down first. Make a note of this also, children, just in case you have trouble in writing the terms inside the bracket. Please make a note of this. Finish writing?
Yes.
Yeah, so see here. This identity 1 minus y square. This is like 1 the whole square minus y the whole square. So the identity is a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So once see a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So 1 square minus y square will be 1 plus y into 1 minus y. So that's what is here. 1 minus y square. 1 is nothing but 1 square. 1 is nothing but 1 square. No, see, if you want one more step, you can just write it like this. If you want one more step, you can x squared plus 1. You can write this as 1 the whole square minus y the whole square, like a square minus b square. So it is a plus b, 1 plus y into a minus b, 1 minus y. Maybe you can just insert, put an arrow and insert this step. Put an arrow and insert this step. எங்க arrow போடுறோம்? Between அந்த ரெண்டு ஸ்டெப்புக்கு நடுவுல arrow போடுறோம். இந்த ரெண்டு ஸ்டெப்புக்கு நடுவுல இங்க வரும். Finished? Understood that?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next one also, as it is, I think we can factorize because you can see here 1 into 6 is 6 and 2 into 6 is 12. 1, 6, 2, 12. In the tables of 1 into 6 is 6. In the tables of 2 into 6 is 12. So mostly it should, the same order should work. You don't have to change the order. So between the first and the second term, x cubed and x is common. Now, x into what is x cubed? X squared. Then x into what is 6x plus 6. So it's plus 6. Now, between these two, what's common?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. This plus comes down as it is. This plus comes down as it is. And between 2x squared and 12, 2 is common. Oh, again, 2 into what is the third term? 2x squared.
X squared.
X squared.
2x squared.
Then 2 into what is the last term? 12.
6.
Plus 6. So see, in the bracket, we have x squared plus 6. So write it once. And the terms outside xn plus 2 in another bracket. Any order, you can write this first, x plus 2, and then also x squared plus 6. Yeah, I don't. Finish writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Online students, finish writing? Oh, we have E also. I forgot to write. You don't have to write down, you have it in your books. It's okay, let me write it on the next slide. Finish this one.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll send the photo, children. Homework, the question, no? The powers are so small, I'm barely able to see them clearly, so I don't want to make a mistake in writing. I'll share it on WhatsApp. Yeah, is Aishwarya there? Yarni?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Have you completed this one?
No, ma'am, I'm working on it. I'll complete it and tell you the answer, ma'am.
Yeah, nobody here? Voice behind. You finished? You? Finish you? Oh yeah, tell me, Shreya. 5y is common. As it is, you group the first two terms and the last two terms?
15, 5y and 15xy.
Oh, you've changed the order, is it? Okay, let's do that as an alternate method. So you've grouped 15xy with, and then minus 6x and minus 2, is it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So what's common? 5y, okay.
1 plus 3x.
How 1? Every 1 plus 3x for the third. First 3x then ever.
First,
Oh, you wrote 5y first, huh?
yes.
No. How do you rearrange? Here. Correct. Okay, see, in the, you should rearrange the term. See, meaning appade common. Fine, what you've done is not wrong, but you said this with this, right? So you should write out like this. Then tell me, so it will be 3x plus 1, right? And then what's common between these two? This minus sign as it is, then 2 is common. 2 into
3x.
Minus into plus is minus 1. You can do it as it is also, no? What's common? As it is, what's common? 3. As it is, 3 is common, no? So 3x is common. So 3 5s are 15. y minus 3. See, children, we are always doing this. 3x into what will give the first term 15xy. 3x is common. So 3x into what? 3x into 5y will give us 15xy. Then again 3x into what will give you the second term minus 6x.
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Minus 2. So minus 2. Now between the third and the fourth term, 5y and minus 2, what's common? 1. 1 is HCF. So write the sign as it is, just plus. After the second term, no, there's a sign. After the second term, plus. Put that plus as it is. 1 is the HCF of these two terms. Open a bracket. 1 into what will give you the third term 5y? Plus 1. So plus 1 into what is minus 2?
Minus
This one into what will give you minus 2? Minus 2. So 5y minus 2 into 3x plus 1. So you can rearrange like this, or you can proceed as it is given in the question. Both are fine. Write down both the answers, both the methods. The first method, we have taken the terms as it appears in the question. We did not change the terms. In the second one, we have rearranged. Yeah. Okay. Make a note of this. Children? Finish, Shivam? Online students, if you have not finished, please take a screenshot and complete it. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call.
Thank you.
Thank you.